Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food and our third Trippy Food Beer Blast. So I decided what I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to focus on the place where we got the beers rather than the beers themselves. We're going to cover the beers. So basically, I got these beers here from John's Marketplace in Portland, Oregon. John's Marketplace originally started as John's Market back in 1923. It was founded by John Fuse, who was a Swiss immigrant, and he lived in the Multnomah Village area of Portland. It was a grocery initially, and then over the years, it became less and less important as different roads kind of bypassed it, and it ended up as a convenience store. And so in 1999, it was purchased by David Percival, and David Percival decided he was going to bring in some wines and beers. And they have a small grocery section and a place where you can buy sandwiches and things like that, so they can still call it a market. And so it is the go-to place for beer and wine in Portland, Oregon. Now, recently, just opened up some other outlets. There's a big one that just opened up in Beaverton, but I always go to the one in Multnomah Village. It's been around for a while, and it's a great place with a great variety of beers. So we got 3 of them, and what we're going to do is, if you know me, you know I'm kind of a lightweight, and you know that I'm kind of a sipper, and I enjoy wines like that. So over the next 3 days, you might see a change of shirt or something. It's going to look like one episode, and it's going to be over a period of like 3 days or so. But we are going to cover these 3 beers that we got at John's Marketplace. Now, they have a wide selection of local beers from local breweries. They have Rogue beers, they have Deschutes beers, they have, all the local Oregon beers. So we decided we wanted to do one of those. We got one of the tried but true name brands of beer, but an interesting version of one of their beers. And the other one we got was based on a beer that we tried previously that we really, really liked. So the first one is this guy here, and I didn't even know that this existed. This is from Brouwerij Heller Trum, and this is Aecht Schlenkerla Eiche beer. And you may have seen other episodes where we have done a German smoked beer from the same brewery, but this one's new, I haven't seen it again. This is a doppelbock, or double bock, and it is Schlenkerla Oak Smoke, so it's also a smoked beer. So really, really excited about this guy. And then this guy here, this is from Wild Ride Brewing Company, and this is Nut Crusher Peanut Butter Porter. So there's a picture of I don't know what it is. It's an elephant crushing peanuts. So this is a peanut butter porter. This is a local brewery. They're in Redmond, Oregon, and this is from Wild Ride Brewery. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And then the tried and true, the one that everybody knows, this is from Guinness, but this is Guinness Nitro Cold Brew Coffee. Nitro Guinness that has cold brew coffee in it. So I'm really looking forward to that. This one's at 4% ABV. This one is 6%. And this guy is 8%. So this guy packs a whopper. So let's see, which one should we start with? I agree. Let's start with the peanut butter porter. Nice smell. It's dark. It's like cola colored. Now, we don't have our Trippy Food Beer Tornado glass, so we don't have a full head on this. It smells really nice. Cheers. Wow. It's sturdy. It's strong. It doesn't taste as desserty as some other porters do. I definitely get that peanutty taste in there, which is really nice. It tastes sort of like, I don't know, almost, because you kind of have chocolate notes in that porter. It almost tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. There's that kind of flavor to it. It doesn't have a lot of bitter tang. So it doesn't have a strong alcohol taste. I don't know that I would drink this, I don't know if I would make a float with this, put ice cream in it. It's kind of like, this is oddly refreshing. It definitely has that kind of peanutty taste. It's really unique and really interesting. I've had peanut butter milk stouts before and everything, but I really, really like this one. That's really, really interesting. So that's gonna get a big thumbs up. I'm going to finish that glass. And like I said, I'm kind of a sipper. And then once we finish that, we'll be right back at you and we'll do one of these. So hang around, we'll be right back. Okay, consenting adults, we are on to beer number 2. And beer number 2 is this, which is, I can't read that top part. Aecht, I can't even read the bottom part. It's in that old English kind of lettering that I can't read. So I'm going to just read the back. Schlenkerla, the historic smoked beer brewery. While for the classic Aecht Schlenkerla Eiche beer, traditionally beech has been used, and still is, for the malt for Schlenkerla oak smoke is killed with oak wood. The resulting Schlenkerla oak smoke malt has a smoother and more multi-layered smoky note than the intensely aromatic beech smoke malt. The hence complex smokiness in this double bock is paired with the multifaceted bitterness of finest Hallertau aroma hops. A lot of 50-cent words there. With 8% alcohol, woohoo! And amber color, it matures for months in 14th century brewery cellars into a special treat for smoke beer lovers. As one of the last traditionally made smoked beers, Aecht Schlenkerla Eiche beer is a passenger in the Ark of Taste. Now, this is brewed and bottled by Brewery Heller Trum in Bamberg, Germany. And again, we have tried their other Marzen, but it was not a double bock, and it was not oak smoked. So we're going to try this. I'm really interested and fascinated with this. Again, the brewery Heller Trum was first opened in 1405. So that's how long they've been making this. Now, strangely enough, I don't get that smell of smoke like I do when I open the other one. There's just not that smell of smoke isn't there. And I'm gonna tell you, and this is gonna sound really weird, there's almost like a pickle smell there. That shouldn't happen, but that's okay. Unless this beer's gone bad. Let's hope not. Kind of a reddish brown color, lots of bubbles. Cheers. That one's almost fruity. There's like a sweetness to it. It's a little bit odd. The smoke is lighter. It's more mellow. It's not as prominent in this one. So it's not as smoky. But it has like a little bit of a bitterness and kind of a fruit. It's like a sweet fruitiness to it. It's a really unusual beer. Yeah, that's odd. What would I pair this with? I would pair it with fruit. I would pair it with maybe, like some sort of meat that's made with fruit. A fruity thing, something with berries in it. I might go good with that. Or just drink it by itself. That's a good beer, and that's gonna get a thumbs up. So, let a little more time go by. I'll finish this fine beverage, and we'll bring you the third beer in our group. All right, folks, we have arrived at part 3 of our Trippy Food Beer Blast. And again, we're reviewing 3 beers that we got at John's Marketplace in Portland, Oregon. And here is our third and final beer. And this is Guinness Nitro Cold Brew Coffee. Beer with coffee and natural coffee flavors. So they've been brewing this in Dublin forever. Well, not this one, but the brewery's been open since 1759, I believe. And this is beer with coffee and other natural flavors, and it is a nitro. So we have our large glass here. We're gonna do a hard pour on this. I'm looking forward to this because I like beers with coffee notes, but this is actually brewed with coffee itself. So here we go with our hard pour, and go. That doesn't always work, but it's working now. Doing kind of lava lamp thing. Almost looks like chocolate milk. All right, here we go. Yeah, we got this cascade of foam going down into the glass. It's kind of cool to watch. All right, here we go. Cheers. Oh my God, that's good. Oh my God, that's good. It's so smooth, it's creamy. It almost tastes like a latte. It's chocolatey, it's... Oh my God, that is so good. I mean, I like Guinness Stout anyway, but this, the fact that it's a nitro means that it has smaller bubbles, but it has that frothiness, that creaminess, that it's just smooth. It's exceptional. I mean, I could drink this all the time. That would be dangerous, though. What is the ABV is 4%. It wouldn't be too bad. So this is really enjoyable. I highly recommend this one. That one's going to get a big thumbs up. So I would try your local beer specialty store, any place that has specialty beers. But if you're in the Portland area, you definitely want to check out John's Marketplace. So I think there are now 3 locations. The original one is in Multnomah Village. That's the one I went to. It's quaint, it's fun, it's a really, really good place with a big selection. So I would check that out. But when you get out there, just remember that it's crazy out there. So please be careful. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.